Alright guys, this is Modern Man MTG here. Let me preface this video by saying I apologize for the way I sound. I'm still pretty stuffed up. I think I got a severe cold or something like that. I think I'm starting to get over it though, but my voice is still a little rough, so stick with me here guys. Today we're going to play Mono Red Devotion. Um, so the point of the Mono Red Devotion deck is to play as many red mana symbols as you can and play like a Fanatic Amogus. So what Fanatic Amogus does is when it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of red mana symbols on permanents you control. So we're playing Leyline so we can get them in early and cheat them in, and we have extra mana with our Nykthos. The same goes for Boros Reckoners because the mana symbols, figures for the mana symbols, and it's a mana sink for Nykthos. Then we got two Banefires here in case we get to late game and we can't really do anything. So let's go ahead and look at the sideboard here. Stigma Lashers for like the Martyr decks. Whenever it deals damage to a player, that player can't gain life for the rest of the game. Then we got Ash Zealots for any of like the Snapcaster decks or any deck that cast spells from their graveyards, really. Then we got our Smashes for Affinity. And then Fulminator Mages for Tron. You should shave some number of the Stigma Lashers and Ash Zealots for Relics or Ravenous Traps. I just haven't got around to it yet. I'm going to play it like this for right now, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into that game and see how it goes. Oh, joined right into the game. Dayquil has been my best friend for the last few days. Hope you guys are staying good or staying healthy. Getting sick sucks in the holiday season. I want a die roll, so I get to go first. Yeah, I think this hand's all right. It's not great by any means. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep it. I have a Leyline and a Chancellor in my opening hand. So something to note about this deck. I don't think this deck by any means is like a tier deck. It's more of just a fun deck. Probably a good F&M deck if you're looking for like a cheaper F&M deck to play. But I probably wouldn't be playing this at any like GPs or SCG Opens or anything like that. But it's definitely a fun deck, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you got bad hands where you can't really do anything. Like this one now, I just can't cast spells, but I don't have any spells to cast. The reason I'm playing this deck is I'm just a really big fan of this card. I didn't get to play it much when it was in Standard. I didn't play much of Standard at all. My opponent seems to be on Grixis Delver. That's an interesting match. I don't know if I've ever played this matchup before. Maybe Esper Control? Let's go ahead and just keep attacking for one here. My opponent's not going to do anything. Go ahead and pass the turn. Opponent casts Snapcaster on nothing. Interesting. Good old Ambush Viper. Without Death Touch. God, I'm just drawing mono lands here. That's not very good for this deck. We're going to go ahead and attack first. Maybe I finally bait him in playing a removal spell. He's got a Path, my Goblin. Sure. Let's go ahead and try to cast our Fanatic here. Opponent takes 3, goes to 11. Yeah, I think my opponent's playing like some like Esper control variant. Probably in another path. Might just be cast Chancellor of the Forge next turn. Hmm. Opponent attacks for 2. I take 2. Monastery Mentor. That's interesting. Sure. Drew another land. Wow. We're going to go ahead and cast our Demigod here. Ping the opponent. So what Leyline of Lightning does is whenever you cast a spell, you may pay 1, and if you do, it deals a damage to target player. We're playing 4 of those, and then 4 of the Leyline of Punishment, which doesn't allows your opponent not to gain life, and damage can't be prevented. Opponent's going to snap a path. That's fine. Going to try to take an instant or sorcery out of my hand with Collective Brutality. I'm not realizing that I do not have any instants and sorceries in my hand. All I have is a Chancellor of the Forge and mono lands. Take 6, go to 10. Drew another land. Wow. Maybe I need to cut some lands in this deck. This is basically a carbon copy of the version that MTG Goldfish did over the summer, minus the sideboard. So my opponent plays a non-creature spell. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is it? Cost 5. Dragonlord Ojutai? Sphinx's Rev for 2. Murderous Cut. Tassiger. Okay. I don't think my opponent should be attacking here. Didn't think they would. Drew another Chancellor. That's pretty good. Play another land. Cast Chancellor. This is the most lands I think I've ever seen him play in Modern, as of recently. So if I turn all my creatures sideways, I kill all of his dudes besides 2. Huh. Besides 3, because that Chancellor does not have haste itself. So I'll just pass the turn here. Opponent cast Inquisition. It's fine. Make some tokens. Realize I have another mountain in my hand. I'm glad he did that before activating Tasigur. Opponent's struggling paying their mana cost for Tasigur. Give him back the Inquisition. Fires it off again. That's fine. Boros Reckoner would be a great draw here. Or Demigod. Demigod's good as well. Unfortunately, my opponent pathed the other Demigod. Oop, and my opponent scoops it up. We're going to go to game 2 here. So here I'm looking at like Ash Zealots or Snapcasters. Maybe Fulminator Mages as well. Yeah, I'll bring in Fulminators as well. Try those out. Cut a Chancellor. Cut the Leyline of Punishments. Cut another Chancellor. And a Leyline of Lightning. Run it like this. Once again, I'd like to apologize for the way I sound in my recording right now. I'm pretty sick, but I promised to get you guys a video today, so that's what I'm going to every day. So that's what my priority is right now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep. Sounds good. Turn 1 figure, turn 2 Ash Zealot. Actually, turn 1 figure, turn 2 Carrigan, turn 3 Ash Zealot. Banefire is a good draw. Go ahead and cast a Figure of Destiny. Pass the turn. Opponent's got another Serum Visions. Seems to me like they're looking for some lands. So if I draw like a Fulminator Mage here, that would be good. Sorry about that. Drew a Demigod. That's also pretty good. So here we're going to attack for 1. Play Carrigan. Pass turn. My opponent decided not to crack their fetch land because they probably left a card on top with Serum Visions. Opponent passes turn. Oh, maybe not. They might second main phase something. Nope. So here, I have choices. 3. Play Nykthos. Tap Nykthos for red. Cast Ash Zealot. level up figure. Go to combat. Attack for 6. Thought scours themselves, mills 2 lands. Cracks their flooded strand. Probably pathing here. Probably Kargan. Yes, I'd like to use Path's ability. Grab a mountain. Opponent takes 4. Plays another land. Opponent casts Collective Brutality. Trying to get an instant or sorcery from my hand, which they're going to get, and giving my figure -2/-2. It's fine. Opponent's either taking a Banefire or a blow. They took a Bolt, really. With Demigod in my hand, that's an interesting take. I hope my opponent forgets to realize that if they flash back their Lingering Souls, they're taking 3, which they did forget, or they just chose not to care about. So my opponent's at 8, and they took a Lightning Bolt. That's interesting to me. Drew a figure. Okay. Go to combat. Attack with the Ash Zealot. Opponent chumps with the Spirit. Go and cast Figure of Destiny. Uh, activate Nykthos for 3. Cast Kargan. And we'll level up my Figure of Destiny. Pass the turn. So Figure of Destiny does some cool things. You pay a red or a white and it becomes a 2/2. Spirit. You pay 3 red or white. If it's a spirit, it becomes a 4/4 Spirit Warrior. Then if you pay 6 red or white, it becomes an 8/8 flying first strike Spirit Warrior Avatar. So I remember playing when that card was in standard. That card was sick. Super good. We've seen it everywhere. It's played in the Kithkin decks. Super expensive. So here we're going to tap Nykthos for red. Play Demigod. Put a level counter into Kargan. Go to combat. Attack with Ash Zealot. And Demigod. The reason I attack with Ash Zealot there is because he could either choose to block the Ash Zealot to kill it, or he could chump block the Demigod. The reason he would have to block with all 4 tokens is because it has first strike. So I'll kill 2 of his tokens, and then he has to have 2 other creatures blocking it in order to kill it. So my opponent's just dead here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Nykthos and pump all the mana in the Figure of Destiny and make it a flyer. So we're going to activate Nykthos for 10. Make Figure a 4/4. Tap this. I guess I don't even have to tap that. Make figure an 8/8 flyer with first strike. Play a land. Put some levels on the Kargan. Just attack with everything but the Ash Zealot here. My opponent scoops it up. I appreciate you guys watching the videos when I'm sick. I apologize about my recording voice. I hope you guys have a safe New Year's, and I hope you guys stay healthy. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Remember to leave a like and a comment down below letting me know what you think, or leave any suggestions. Remember, subscribe to the channels. I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.